Have you ever noticed a man who lives completely alone? No girlfriend, no wife, and not bothered by it at all? His place is quiet, his routine is his own, and he's genuinely fine with that. Most people assume something's wrong. Psychology says it's usually the opposite, and there are three real reasons behind it. First, autonomy. Self-determination theory names a set of needs sitting under almost everything we do. One of them is autonomy, the sense that your life is authored by you. Most living arrangements trade a little autonomy for a little connection. That's not a flaw, that's the deal. But when the autonomy need runs high, the trade lands differently. The thermostat, the schedule, what time the lights go off. Trivial listed out loud. Not trivial when it's every day of your life. Second, he sees the mismatch early. There's a measurable trait called self-concept clarity, how sharply defined your sense of who you are actually is. High clarity, you know within weeks whether something fits. Low clarity, you find out 2 years in. So when he passes on something close but not right, that isn't pickiness, that's self-knowledge doing its job. Third, solitude isn't loneliness. Loneliness is the gap between the connection you have and the one you want. Solitude is time alone that gives something back. Same empty apartment, opposite experience. If his hours alone have been the good hours for years, his brain learned that empty rooms are safe. That's not damage, that's learning working. Those are the three. Now the part these videos skip. There's a version of this that isn't peace. Avoidant attachment builds a man who looks identical from outside, content, self-sufficient, unbothered. The difference isn't how much time he spends alone. It's what happens when someone gets close. Peace can let people in. Avoidance can't. So the question was never whether he needs someone, it's whether he's free to take it when it's there. A man who could and doesn't is choosing. A man who can't is protecting something. And from the outside, quiet place, own routine, genuinely fine, those two look exactly the same, which is why he never explains himself. He already knows which one he is. Which one were you?